Bonjour and welcome to this second episode in my new series, World Hopping. Okay, so we are in the forest right now, so it's a corner of the forest that is not done, but it's well on the way. There is actually going to be a house here, and so there are a few harvestable mushrooms, and this is actually a modded tree trunk. It's from Mod the Sims, the Hollow Bee tree, and here is the creator. And yeah, I have it in the woods, as if it's like wild beehives here and there in a hollow trunk. And I have Sims collect honey there when they are gathering berries in the forest. So I've used it in other worlds. It's very cool. I just added an option so that I could have it in Creator World and place it there, so that I don't need a lot to place it. Also, this version I've recolored, meaning the one I've placed in that world, because I wanted the trunk to match my weird trees a bit more, so to blend in a bit more. The tree has all the same interaction you can get with the original beehive, so it's very neat piece of CC there. Oh yeah, so before I forget, I wanted to show you the lot that is there. There are actually two lots. So one is there, and the other one is over there. It's a small one. I don't remember how big is this one. This one is going to be the house of Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother. I'm thinking I might do a let's build with this one, and in that case, if I do a let's build, it's apart from that series, and I'm going to try and have the building up for download. So I'm going to try and not use too many CC items or store items there, and list the ones I've been using. So that's something where I need to be focusing when I'm building, so that I don't use something that nobody can find. I'm thinking of having that small lot over there, berry bushes, so that she can go collect some berries and have some jam for winter. She's not that far from the village. The world is a small one. Ooh, that reminds me. Let's do that. I did an ID card for the world. I'm going to try and have one for each world. So, the Cursed Woods, I'm going with that name for now. It's going to change. It's a world I've first started in summer 2020, and it's still work in progress. They are all still work in progress, but I've playtested it a bit at different times, so I've played in it a tiny bit. It's supposed to be 18th century France, but a fantasy version of France. So it's pre-revolution. So that was still a kingdom then. And, it's a small world. And also the idea is to play with supernatural beings there. I might try to play with all the different types. I already have an idea for a clan theme. Okay, I'm just going to say Jacques or Jack. But yeah, and yeah, lots of mods. I'm going to play with lots of mods. So, oh yeah, it's so cool. So I'm using let's find the world first. It's here. So I'm using a mod UI interface. Oh, that is so cool. So it's this one here from Mod the Sims by Votenga, and it's very cool. It's still a beta version, not sure. So I've never used anything changing the interface like that. Okay, it's so cool. Well, yeah, so, that's the world. You have a better view. That's the swamp. I haven't started on it. It's going to be lower. And, yeah, a lot of things to do. That's the forest, the regular one here. I need to work a bit more on that. But what I'm interested in today is the village. So one of the main ideas for today's episode is to build a house for the Sims we made on the previous episode. I'm going to link the video on the screen. I was with two of my nieces and a friend of theirs, and we made a household. It's a butcher's family, and yeah. So the idea is to have them have the house and the butcher's shop on the same lot. So that interface is so cool. It's so cool. It makes me in the mood. I've been CC shopping, and it had been a while because I've been playing without CC. Well, building mostly. So yeah, I kind of gorge on it. I do like to sort it myself, so I've been organizing the CC and trying to keep only the store items that could be usable in a medieval-ish, because it's not really medieval, gameplay. So let's find the lot. It's this one here. That is so cool. Oh my gosh! I love it. So yeah, one of the default replacement is the barrel here instead of a trash can. And I haven't put a default one. I think I saw one. Oh my, the cursor, the mouse cursor. That's so cool. So that's the lot I'm going to work on. So I'm going to build the house for that family here. Oh, I did the settings. I'm so sorry. I said I was going to show the settings next time I would do them. So what I do when I have a wall like that, it's not completed at all. And I'm in the game. So every time I do the settings, like quick ones, so I can show you very quickly. So 2 pieces of CC here, but that's a computer actually. So I don't need a chair because I'm not playing. But I've placed a computer there, and then I'm going to do NRaas because I don't have a city hall there. So I cannot do that there. So the first thing I do is have them buy for them a table and computer, and then I'm going to go on NRaas. So I already did that, but one of the first things I do, oh, that's so cool. sorry, it's so neat. So I do master controller, and then in the settings, when I know I'm going to make over Sims or have Sims, like create new Sims, I do in the settings all the create a sim line here tab, and then I'm going to have show in compact form everything. Here I think I have multiple makeup per location, true. You can do also that for the accessories when you have, for instance, a CC scarf that is with the gloves. So when you place it, the gloves are removed. So maybe you can have both when you do, well, not maybe, you can have both if you do that. Same thing for the makeup. Also I hid by pack because it's a medieval gameplay, so I already know I'm not going to use anything from these packs. So when you see true, it's because I've had them hidden in create a sim. So for instance, I've hidden items from University Life, etc. And so that when I do create a sim, it's way quicker that way. I was talking about the settings, so that's one setting I'm doing, and the other one here, very quick, is Overwatch. And the main thing I'm going to change every time is testing cheats enabled, meaning that every time I'm going to load the game, it's going to be enabled, and don't need to type it because I'm going to use the cheats. Here. It's not really cheats. I don't know what they're called, cheats. You cannot cheat in that game. It's so weird. Okay, so the family, I'm going to introduce them first. If you want to see when the girls made, mostly Jean-Luc, because I didn't record when they were making the different girls there. yeah, the family. So this is Jean-Loup, and he is shy. Oh, that's so cool. I really like it. The icon is so neat. He's a regular dude, but with a double identity, I guess, because he's a werewolf, but at the same time he's very sweet. So that was their idea. I really like the hot-headed one. And then he has 3 daughters. So the eldest, Lulut, she is a werewolf too. Yeah, so her favorite color is blue, so that's why they are wearing their favorite color, the idea of the girls. So they are named after the girls, but they have some similarities with them physically, but that's it. There are a few hidden private jokes there. Then we have the twins. So the twins, it's Lily, and she is a green thumb because she's the one in charge of the pigs. So the pigs, it's a mud. So here is the mud. So you have those very cute pigs here. So Soloriya did them for the Sims 4 and it was converted by Danjaley. And yeah, here that's one when there are decorative and functional versions of the pigs, and so you can collect stacks there. The pigs are plants. And then there is Juju, and she is clumsy, natural cook, family oriented, and a dog person. Okay, so that's the lot. The terrain painting is going to be different, but I can work with it right now. That's the size of the lot. I'm not thinking of having the house be as big as that. Well, not as large, but maybe as long. So last week when I'm recording, so in August, we went with my nieces, their friend, and my sister and my brother-in-law. We went to Le Parc Astérix, which is a theme park in France. It's inspired by a famous comic book we have here, and one of the area is a medieval town. My niece Lulu took quite a few pictures of houses that were in that district, in that area, and I asked them which one they wanted me to get inspiration from for their sim house here, for the family they had made, and they told me this one. So we are going to do this one. Well, we're going to take inspiration from this one here and have it be the butcher's shop on the first floor, and then in the back the pigs, and on the top floors the apartments. Well, there's going to be also a kitchen on the first floor. So yeah, that's the idea here. Let's get started. Okay, so we're back in Creator World. No worries, I'll show you the end product of the house. I've finished the house, but wanted to show you a bit because I've gone back to Creator World and rearranged things again, and I added more details. As you can see, I've sculpted and painted a bit more the hill there, and so that it blends in more with the distant terrain with the background. I'm not done here, as you can see. I'm still working on that part over there. And also I've worked a bit more on the village walls. And I've worked a bit more on the village area. I did the small brook here to have another source of water over there. And I was thinking, this is going to be the bath house here. This is going to be the wash house. So a bit more water oriented there. And I might continue, I don't know, the brook over there, because this is going to be the meadow with the cows, I'm thinking. And they're just outside the wall because the whole countryside area, the whole field area is just on the other side over there. And I'm going to show you a bit more how I'm painting the hill over there. So there are 3 different textures plus the grass. So the grass, there are 2 different textures there. And, well, 3 with this one. Oh, let me show you. Okay. I don't know. So the base one, it was a world I started on my other computer. So that's why the 3 first ones don't appear here. This one is one I created. I think this one too. And then here I've changed or added textures on my new computer. So that's why they appear like that. So let's do that bit here. So the idea first I'm going to do, so usually I go 5 everywhere. I might go a bit smaller here for the size, depending on what I want to do. I'm going to go 2 here. And the first one I do is, I think this one, I think it's, the original texture might be from, I'm going to say from Aurora Skies, but I'm actually not 100% sure. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking it's this one here. But yeah, I'm thinking it might be this one here. You can see it there. It looks like it. So anyway, it's the one I'm using here, and we're going to do that, over there, maybe, and then 3 over there. See that I can do smaller rocks here. Ooh, I want to do this one too. I do that like that too, to give some more relief, some more depth to the whole thing, or height. The pathway is a bit more in a dip. Okay, so, and once I'm happy with this one, well, nothing is irreversible. I mean, I can go back and add some more texture there, but yeah, once I'm okay with what's there, I'm going to have the second one, which is a Skyrim conversion here. Wasset Skyrim. I'll link it in the description box below. And I'm going to go 4. And here I'm going to go 3. And go over like that. Here, sort of white sparkles on it. So it can be a bit of snow or the light that is reflecting on it. Really like that texture. Let's do the side here. And then I add one more layer. Where is it? It's this one. And just a tad. It's quite a powerful one. So don't want to overuse it. Okay. So here we go for that area, and for this one. Okay, so I still have to do the rest, and also the top of the mountain. I'm going to go, my mouse having. So here, still have to do this bit here. I'm thinking of going a bit darker like that. And on the edge over there, the ridge over there, So I'll do that. Then I'll export the world and I'll show you the house that I've built. And we are back in the game. So first, I've removed the UI mod for now because I'm testing other mods that might conflict with it. So I'm going to put it back once I'm good with all the mods I'd like to use here. So my cursor is back to the plain old version. I'm missing the other version already. So we are back in the game. We're going to do a quick tour of the house. It's this one here. I've started building around. None of these are done. It's not placeholders, but just to give me a better idea of what I want where. Before we do a tour of the house, maybe we can zoom in. Let's do that. Zooming in on the village to show you a bit more what's going on here. So I have shuffled things around a bit and put quite a few lots. So I actually done a map of the village. I'm going to show you. It's just for the inside wall part, not the countryside area over there, for instance, nor the fishing village that is going to be here. And I've not included the castle either, but that is going to be a big one here, a big lot. So off to the map we go. So of course it's not the definitive map, but I've placed most of the ideas I've had for the village itself so far. Some of these residential lots I might have later as community lots. It's just like a first draft. No, it's not the first draft, more like the fourth or the fifth. But yeah, you get the idea. So the house. So again, don't mind the different buildings. They're not done. I've just started. So that's going to be the marketplace here. And right now, this one is a residential lot. This is going to be the bath house. I've just started on it. It's just a few ideas. This is going to be the tavern, same thing. It's just the beginning here. Not even stairs. And for this one, I'm thinking consignment store. So again, not done at all. I haven't started the wash house, but it's going to be there, over there. So there is a waterfalls over there and a stream running behind the house here, going to the bathhouse over there, and then here it's going to be the elixir shop, and I don't know if I have the stream go. I'll see. I'm thinking I'm going to pretend it's going underground here, so I might have kind of a spring over there, and yeah, we'll see. So then the house, I'm going to change the time so that the light is better. Let's say 5 p.m. better. So that's the house, this one here. This one, I don't know yet, but I'm thinking maybe the carpenter or toys maker, because those windows are very pretty. And okay, so here we go. Let me show you from above. So it's actually, that part over there is for the household, and the part over there is for NPCs. And this is the pig pen. They're so freaking cute. They are so adorable. So here is a view of the back of the house, like that. I'm not done. I don't know if I'm going to keep that door here or if I'll put it there, because I haven't redone the layout inside. Oh, I've started. But yeah, and that's the side. So this is for NPCs, and so is this door. So when I have a shop on a residential lot, which is the case here, let me show you. I have the shop over there, and this is a public area. So I've put a public room marker here, and this is the front door, and the NPCs are going to come over there. So I'm treating it as an apartment building, even if I don't have NPCs on the lot. I mean NPC doors. So their private apartment, it's over there. So it's their front door for the household. And then this one is for the whole building. So it's the shop is in the public area, so that I always have like customers coming and going, even when I don't use the mod that is calling people over. So I don't know yet if I'm going to use it, because it's a village, so we'll see. So here, to have an apartment, to have NPCs using this one, so it's empty for now because I've just started the game, you need a public room marker in a closed room, a hidden room marker behind the door, so that you can set it up as, in build mode, you can set it up as a NPC door. And here we have 2 of them, so that's why there is a lobby area, a hallway, before accessing the apartments, the NPC apartments there. So that's the idea here. And so I'm having the shop here using any Savvier seller mod, and these are from around the Sims 3. So it's this desk over there, but yeah, it's not set up here. Gardening table, and it's not set up as a display where you can use the Savvier seller function. And Sandy did, here, how to make your own. So you can do that, but instead of using this line here, I put one of the Savvier seller model in Sims 3P, and I looked up the line so that it would work not with Savvier seller, but Savvier seller. Oh gosh, it's a bit of a tongue twister. So yeah, I haven't play tested it fully, but at least the settings, it seemed to be working fine. Okay, just going to show you a tad more the house. So nothing much inside. I've got, at first I made just one room here, but then I was thinking maybe the girls wanted to have a bit more of, not a drawing room, but something that could be a drawing room. So this is going to be more a family room here. And here's the kitchen. Then this is a toilet here. It's a semi-outhouse, and there is a roof over it, so it's overhanging over there. And up the staircase, the door is there, and the layout might be different in a bit, but right now I've done a hallway, Lulu's bedroom, the twins' bedroom, and there is one more room here. I'm hesitating a bit because I know I might put a big bathtub there, but it's not really a bathroom because it didn't have bathrooms. And then up the ladder, here we are under the roof. Yeah, there is a level skip marker here and one for the ground floor. So the shop is on the ground floor, but the house, the apartment, the house, the living areas are up one step, and I haven't customized anything yet, but I'm placing down ideas to see what I'm going to have where. I might have a study there. I don't know if I'm going to keep the ladder here or if I'm going to move it there, but I don't want to block the windows. Those are very pretty, and like the girls to have these in their bedroom. So this is the house for now, and the village as it is right now, but it's going to change. There are going to be more buildings, of course. I'm thinking next video about that world might be a Let's Build, so it's going to be in a different playlist. And when I get back to this one for the world hopping series, I'll work a bit more on the forest, so to try to do something different. Instead of focusing on the village, work a bit more on the forest area. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. À bientôt!